What's going on, everybody? My name is Bobby, and I'm just another reactor here on YouTube. And today I'm going to be reacting to Liliac, and this is our cover of The Last in Line by Dio. And this is from the Dio Cancer Fund Tribute. But before I get to this reaction, I just want to remind you all to please subscribe to my channel, and please like this video. And if you care to support my channel, there's a PayPal link in the description, or you can leave a tip through the Brave browser, which is a cryptocurrency browser. You can even donate through the Cash App using my email address, which is also in the description below. But donations to my channel are not necessary, they're not required. You can watch my videos for free, but any support for my channel is greatly appreciated. Now this will be actually my first reaction to Liliac. I did react to a video of Vinny Appice's band that I didn't even know about, called Sabbath Nights, Nights spelled with a K, and they actually had Melody singing as a guest on that, and the song I reacted to was Country Girl, which was really cool. Vinny Appice's band, like I said, I'd never heard of them before, but seeing him play one of those Black Sabbath songs from their Mob Rules album was really cool, and Melody did a really good job of it. She sounds so good that I heard from a lot of y'all that Vinny Appice likes to call her Melodio, but then she later changed it to Melodia. So anyway, that's a pretty cool compliment there. But a lot of y'all recommended from that video that I react to not only some more Sabbath Nights videos with Melody singing, but also some Liliac videos, which is what I had planned to do when I reacted to that Country Girl video. I was planning on reacting to a Liliac song, whether it was a cover or one of their originals. I hadn't made up my mind yet, but then I saw that Sabbath Nights video with Vinny Appice playing, and it was Country Girl, which is a really cool song, even though it's probably my least favorite song from the Mob Rules album. It's still a great song, which says a lot about that album. So yeah, when I saw that, I decided to react to that first. So this is my first reaction to Liliac and my second reaction to Melody. So anyway, without further ado, based on some of y'all's recommendations, this is my reaction to The Last in Line by Liliac from the Dio Cancer Fund Tribute. Okay, so before I get to that part, there's a couple of things here. First of all, I wanted to say, I know from a lot of y'all's comments that this band is all siblings, and I just wanted to bring up the fact I know this is Melody's sister on the drums. Her name is, I have their information here because I'm not familiar with their names yet. Her name is Abigail, and man, they look a lot alike. You can really tell they're sisters, and I just thought I'd bring that up. So far she's doing good on the drums, playing that little part at the beginning with the ghost notes. She's doing that really well. The rest of the band sounds really good too. Another thing I wanted to bring up real quick, or maybe not too quick, but one thing I forgot to do is give you a little bit of history that I like to do, just so y'all might have an idea of how I may react, but my history with Dio as a band and Ronnie James Dio as a person. I first heard of Ronnie James Dio when he first started singing for Black Sabbath, because that was right around the time I became a Black Sabbath fan, was right around the time that Dio joined the band. I think he was only in the band for a couple of months when I became, as a teenager, a big fan of Black Sabbath and Ozzy Osbourne. And then shortly after listening to the Heaven and Hell album with Black Sabbath, I don't know how long Dio was in the band when that album came out, so maybe he was in it a little bit longer than a couple of months, but that was my first exposure to Dio as a vocalist, was from the Heaven and Hell album. And then because of that, I read up on him and learned that he had sang or sung, he was a vocalist for Rainbow before Black Sabbath. So I started listening to some of the Rainbow music with Dio as a vocalist. The first album I bought with him singing was, I just picked it at random, was Rising, which turned out to be my favorite album by Rainbow. That's an awesome album, and Dio is amazing on that album. My favorite song of Rainbow is Stargazer. I saw Black Sabbath in concert for the first time with Ronnie James Dio on the Mob Rules tour, a year or so later after I discovered them. And it was a really good show, really awesome. And then Dio quit, of course, and started his own band, Dio. And I bought the Holy Diver album, and then Last in Line. My first band, we played the song Last in Line, and we played Holy Diver as well. We were a cover band. I probably played those songs wrong. I was only probably about 15 or 16 years old, and I don't even remember how old I was, but actually, now that I think about it, I was out of high school, so I was a little over 18. But anyway, I probably played those songs wrong because I was a new drummer. But we played them as best as we could. But anyway, that's my history with Dio. I was a big fan then, big fan now. Again, like I always say, I say this about a lot of bands, more of a fan of their older stuff, his older stuff, than some of his newer stuff with his band Dio. He later rejoined Black Sabbath. They released an album called Dehumanizer with Dio, and then another album later on without the name Black Sabbath. They were called Heaven and Hell, and that was a good album as well. So anyway, kind of long there, but that's my history with Dio. So I'm going to get back to this reaction. Guess I'll just start it from the beginning. Even the bass player looks like his sisters.
Without the thrill, we are coming. Thank you so much for watching our video, Last in Line by Dio. We hope you guys loved it.
Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
And like, comment, and share this video.
Hit the notification bell so you won't miss out on any of our content.
Shout out to our Patreon. Thank you so much for all the amazing support. Thank you.
Rock on and rock hard!
Well, that was Liliac with their cover of The Last in Line by Dio, and that was from the Dio Cancer Fund Tribute. And to me that looked more like a music video that was recorded to them playing to a track that they recorded in the studio, because it had the harmonies and had the guitar playing behind the solo and all that, and they only have one guitar player. Unless some of that was being done on the keyboards. I'm not really familiar with how those instrument parts are put together, but I'm not exactly sure if that was a true live performance or not, but I'm guessing it wasn't. But it sounded great. A few things to say about that, because a few things I want to say. On their biography page on their website, I'm not sure when this biography was written, but at the time it was written, it says that the band ranges in ages from 13 to 22. And their keyboardist, whose name is Justin, I'm guessing he's the youngest, because he looks pretty young in this video, like a little kid. And when they're all talking at the end there, they all sounded pretty young. So Justin just looked really, really young in that video, which is really cool, by the way. I love when I see kids playing music like this, especially music I grew up with. It's just awesome to see and hear. The performance itself, I was going to say at the very beginning, I was going to say my only critique was that I thought she was singing a little bit too soft, and she does something that I've noticed other vocalists do that I don't think Ronnie James Dio did, but sometimes they run their words together when they're singing like that, and she tended to do that a little bit, and I thought she was singing a little bit too soft. But man, when the music kicked in, God, her voice just kicked into overdrive, and she sounded awesome on that. And that last note she hit, oh man, that was like Dio reincarnated. And I was going to say that one thing I like about her vocals on this is that she sounds really good for this song, but she's not trying to sound like Ronnie James Dio. She's using her voice, which is a perfect voice to sing this song, and she sounds so close to Ronnie James Dio, but you can still tell that it's her singing, which is really awesome. And that whole cover was just great. That was awesome. So thank you all for recommending that. Let me know in the comments if there's anything else by Liliac you want me to react to. I see one of the thumbnails they play Holy Diver, so I'm gonna definitely have to react to that soon. But let me know what else they have, videos, live performances. I know they were on America's Got Talent, and there was a little bit of controversy there that they had quit or something, or dropped out of the competition. I might react to their audition there. But yeah, I'm looking forward to more reactions to their music, and I'm also going to react to another Minneapolis Sabbath Nights song that I saw in there. I can't remember which song it was, but that I had her singing as well. So yeah, really looking forward to all of that. And I hope you all enjoyed this reaction. I want to thank you all again for watching, and remind you all again to please subscribe to my channel, and please like this video. And if you care to support my channel, there's a PayPal link in the description, or you can leave a tip through the Brave browser, which is a cryptocurrency browser. You can even donate through the Cash App using my email address, which is also in the description below. But donations to my channel are not necessary, they're not required. You can watch my videos for free, but any support for my channel is greatly appreciated. Thank you all once again for watching my reaction to Liliac, The Last in Line.